Matt does not I also have a playlist of his videos either from the beginning. He doesn't break them up. So I have to show you, we're scrolling all the way down. He doesn't understand that if you make playlists of your videos, that you'll get more views because people will come to your channel and they'll be like, wow, you're on 4,000. I wonder what your first 100 videos are like, or your first 1,000 videos are like. And if you have a playlist of your first 100, your first 1,000 videos, people will watch those videos again and they'll want to comment on your first few videos because you'll be like, I'm going to comment on all your videos. And just, if you have those like old videos, like conveniently located, people will playlist those from the beginning. Like if you have them in reverse order, people will want to watch those. It's just how it is. People want to start at the beginning. So if you playlist those old videos at the beginning, people won't have to scroll down to get to your old video, because it's very frustrating to have to scroll all the way through the old videos. Just saying. I'm thinking ahead. That's why Dylan's videos are so good, and that's why, yeah. So you don't have to scroll. You can just like look at the old seasons and stuff. Although his are kind of broken up really wonky. But that's why Aaron drinks water, even though he doesn't post anymore. His old videos have so many old views, is because he has it broken up into like playlists of like 1 through 5,000 and stuff. Is like, because you can start at the beginning, even though he's just like, he has it like at the end, so you can start in reverse order and start at the beginning. And you don't have to scroll all the way through his videos. Because look at this, I'm wasting so much time. I don't even know if I've seen the first 100 videos. I think I've seen some of Matt's videos. I just wanted to show how annoying it is to have to scroll through people's videos and just show water drinkers, like, if you're a water drinker, like, make a playlist of your old videos. Or like do what Nick does and make like a video of like your old videos. So like people can conveniently go through your videos and just have them like conveniently located so people can like look through your old videos and just like, but having a playlist is like the best, because then you can like comment on the old videos. It's just nice. It's just nice and conveniently located. Just something nice you can do for your people so they don't have to like scroll through the old videos. They can just like go in reverse order and start at the beginning and just have it conveniently located. Scrolling to the bottom, scrolling to the bottom. Look at this, 4 minutes. All this time wasted. I could have had some water. And just drink a glass of water. We're getting close. We're on 1,000. .5 minutes. We're at 5 minute mark. Wasted. I just want to show like how annoying it is to have to scroll through all your videos just to get to end. Come on. Everything has to load. Yeah, I don't think I watched the 100% videos. I think I watched the first one. He's in the club. He just was like, I'm thirsty. I'm in the club. I'm gonna drink some water. Look at that goatee. True king. That drinks water wine. Is he gonna finish the water? Oh, he does. Good. Good job. Oh, crush. Look at that crush. Very basic. This is 3 years ago. He doesn't have a tripod at this point. Very basic. Look at that crush. Very... It's got his laptop. Very basic bottle of water. Not good framing. Not very cinematography. But it's just about the act of drinking water. I like the green. The green, these walls are like really cool looking. At least he's not holding the camera anymore. He's got a low angle. Very basic water drinker stance. He's got the good pose going on. Good water position. Lean back. Nice crush. Oh, he's back to holding the camera again. You know, early lighting. Not a very good setup, but that's okay. He's his first 100 videos. He's figuring it out still. Seems like it's late at night. My cat is sneezing. Did he fart? Or was that a chair? Ooh. We got some gulpage going on. This makes me feel better about myself because I gulp so bad. It makes me feel like I won't gulp later on. Like I'll get better at drinking water. Like I'll get quieter. Like that there's some... I feel like there's like just some kind of like leveling up that goes on as a water drinker on YouTube. That like in the early days, there's just like a lot of like gulpage and stuff going on. And you just like get better as a water drinker. You just like... Ooh, he's got some fancy lights now. He's got a disco in his room. He's got the low angle, interesting angle. get an interesting backlight going on. Kind of like a halo effect. It's like the sun. Now he's got like this blue, this light from the one side, like this blue that's like kind of like backlighting him. It's cool. He's like playing with light. It's cool. We got this like eerie green. It's like almost ominous. Very like villain. I love the way he plays with light on his channel. It's very interesting. Because I've seen it with like his latest stuff. Like he really, he loves playing with like light and color on his channel. There's something very aesthetic about his videos, but like the way that Bryce plays with like cinematography on his channel, Matt plays with light on his channel. It's very like daylight. I think he's filming in front of a window. Because he has that like daylight glow on him. So like I think he's filming in front of a big window. So obviously this is at night because he's got a lamp on and he's got an overhead light. So he's got two sources of light on him. So he's got shadows coming from across his body, and he's got shadows from the lamp on his lower body. Interesting. I like the way he plays with light. But then we got this contrasting. He like put a color light in his lamp, so he's got this like shadow of like green on one side, and then he's got like shadows. So interesting. It's almost like he's got like this eerie color. It's very cool. Again, we have these like cool, like these shadows, this hint of like mint green shirt with like a cool green background. But like it's coming from natural light. And again, we have this like green light bulb, this like neon green coloring. See what I'm saying? He likes to play with color and light. It's very fascinating. But then he has like a backlight of light off to the right. Oh, do I have to scroll through to get to 20? Oh, it's a Christmas episode. That's probably why he's got green. I love how everything is very stark, and he's got this parental advisory shirt on. He's got his disco light on. Playing with light and color again. So he differentiates. I'm not sure if it's a different day or not, but he's playing with light again because he's got the overhead light on, but the coloring is different because the background seems a lot greener, and he's playing with it because he's got a black coat on. So the coloring is a lot different. We've got low light with some, the contrast is up because there's kind of like this oranginess to the lighting. very stark colors, probably in front of the window again to turn up that green. I'm not sure what his shirt says. He's from Spain, I think. Some Bortes. There's no 26 on his channel. Ooh, he's got a secret video. He's got the blue lights, playing with light and color. He's got the white and the blue, because he's playing with, blue being the color of, like, stereotypical color of water. You got that stark color, but the contrast isn't turned up again because the green of the background isn't as stark as his other videos. We've got stark contrast with very low light, very dark green. This almost has like a horror movie contrast turned up on it. His ability to play with light and color is very fascinating to me. Extreme close-up, lighting across the face, deep shadows. Very interesting. And we've got the red in the background. Again, he has the contrast, the very stark contrast. Because again, if you juxtapose it with the other day, the green of the background wasn't as bright as it is now. So, like, very, very vibrant. The background looks vibrant compared... Because, like, look, the green of this background doesn't look as vibrant as the other one. So he has the contrast turned down a little bit lower. Maybe it's just the way that the light is picking up, but it wasn't as green as it is here. So he has everything darkened except for this blue in the corner and the light from his laptop. So even his shirt is black. So it's sort of like he is emphasizing the blues in his video as well as emphasizing the contrasting himself. Very basic colors. He's balancing the scene. Very interesting. He has a good color balance on this one. He has a gradient going across from left to right, or from left to right, light to dark. And he has himself balanced in the middle. He has this, like, huge accent color off to the right, which balances his white shirt off towards the middle. It's kind of off-putting because it doesn't quite work. Because he's not... The scene isn't quite balanced. It doesn't quite work because he's not quite off to the scene isn't quite... I mean, it is kind of balanced because he has the dark off to the far side. But he's like... He tries to put himself in the middle. He doesn't quite have an understanding of cinematography. So... But he's playing with light. He has this, like, stark red shirt against the green background. So he doesn't quite have an understanding of, like, cinematography yet in his bedroom. But, like, he has an understanding of light and color. And that's what he's playing with mostly. Is, like... So the scenes aren't exactly, like, artistically set up. Although that's a really cool scene right there. That's really pretty. But, oh, that's really balanced. I really like that. He's balancing himself in the far left-hand side in that diagonal. He's got the building off to the... That's a really artistic scene. Really good. That's really good. I wanna save that. I like the green and the blue colors. But his bedroom ones, he plants himself right in the middle. So I think that he doesn't know how to like do the cinematography in his bedroom. He mostly plays with light and color in his bedroom, and I don't think he knows how to like set up the shots in his bedroom to make it more visually interesting, because he has this like great big door off to one side. So I don't think he knows quite how to balance the shots. So he's like, how do I balance this door with the rest of the room? He's like, I'm just going to plant myself in the middle. And so, like, he has this, like, unbalanced right side that he doesn't know. So he has his desk next to him. So he's like, I don't know how to, I'm just going to plant myself in the middle of the shot. And, like, I don't know how to, but he has this, like, very heavy left-hand side. So he tries to, like, balance it by putting these, like, extreme light sources off to the right-hand side to try to balance it. It sometimes works like right here, but sometimes he doesn't often turn on the light, so you don't get these balanced shots. Although right here, like, you get these like cool light effects, which are very interesting. This is a very interesting shot, where you can see the glitter of water against like a blue shirt and like a blue lighting. Very fat. That's a good shot. But you have this like heavy door off to the left side, and then you have nothing balancing him off to the right side. And you have this like red and blue shirt, which the red and blue is contrasting good with the green. But when you get him out in public, he does these really good cinematography shots where he like balances himself pretty well because his hand balances against the building in the background. So he knows how to balance himself out in public. But it's like when you get him in his room, he just doesn't know how to balance the shot. Like it just, like this angle, it's a good low angle. Like the ceiling line is pretty good. Like the horizon ceiling line is good. But that line of that door is just so cumbersome. That's a little better. That's a little more even because you have this locker off to the right hand side of this closet that balances the shot a little better. I think he's getting a little better. He's like trying to figure it out. But like this shot, not balanced. It's not balanced at all. He just doesn't know how to balance the shot because it's like super heavy left hand side. Nothing to balance the right hand side, so it's like really uneven. But like this shot, more balanced. And like the color gradient, very cool. Dark. Oh, I like the dark shirt as opposed to like a lighter background. So it's sort of like he's sinking into the background. We have him backlit from a light source, but again, we have this unbalanced left-hand side. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's kind of off-putting at certain points, too. Oh, this is very calming. Ooh, I like this shot. We've got this like reflection and like the mirror, but you can't see the camera. I like that. That's a good shot. He's starting to realize like the cinematography. He's starting to like realize like, hey, I want to balance these shots. Cause like he's got the door off to one side and but then like he goes back, he falls back on old habits and he moves the door into the other shot. It's sort of like, ooh, I don't know if I should. So then he moves the camera back. But I like when he does these shots because these shots are more balanced and the lighting is more gradient and the shadows fall to one side. These shots are a little bit better because it sets up his room in a more interesting way. Even though everything is pretty much the same, it just sets up his room in a more, I don't know, it just sets up his room in a more balanced manner. Just being a little bit of a stickler as far as like balancing his room. Ooh, I love the lighting in this shot. The blue from the ceiling matching, like lighting the bottle. Very balanced shot. Very nice shot. Like it. Good shot. This looks like he just came in the door and he was like, I'm going to drink a bottle of water. Like, no lighting setup. Just, like, came in the door very rushed. Like, I'm just going to drink a bottle of water. I like it. Sometimes you just got to drink water. It doesn't matter, like, what it looks like what the shot looks like. You just got to do the thing. And sometimes that's what I do. Is like, not every video is going to look like this perfectly balanced, like perfectly cinematography, you know, like a perfect cinematography, like professional looking video. And sometimes you just got to like go with it and just, you know, do the thing because it's about drinking water. Oh, I like his shirt. He looks like a good boy. Good boy drinking water. Out in public, drinking water. Is he at a game? At the train station, maybe? I like the green. The green is cool. Just wish the shot were more balanced. I guess you have the bulletin board that's balancing it, but that's such a weird color contrast, you know? Like I almost tend to feel like it's put there kind of like not as a balancing shot, that it's almost there like as kind of an accident. I really like that shot too. Because the horizon, yeah, it's really pretty. I like the spin. Nice balance. Nice low angle. Get that good water shot, good water pose. Ooh, we got the exposition of location. The sounds of the city. Sort of like it was muffled and then it wasn't. Cool exposition. Very, very cool. Like it. I don't like this video. It's not my favorite. This one's better. I like the contrast of the red versus the green, the gradient, the balance shot. Very nice. I like this video better. Unbalanced, dark green shirt. It's very unsettling. Maybe that's the point. Black shirt, which is even darker than the green shirt. So, like, he sticks out from the background. Very vibrant background, gradient, low angle. Again, very similar to the last video. Dark shirt, low angle, gradient. No gradient in the background. So just a washed out background. No contrast. Very interesting. So we have a light source off to the right side. Dark shirt, very similar to the last one. But there's an accent point off to the right side. Emphasis on the door as well. Balancing with the clock, emphasizing time, quitting time, maybe. Or fiesta? I don't know. Gradient of the room. We have a green shirt, which talks about like him fading into the background, possibly. Uneasiness. He's emphasizing uneasiness because he's like kind of hopping back and forth. Black shirt, gradient, off balance. So there's a sense of like uneasiness, a little bit of villainy. Yeah. Again, this appears as though he just came in, unzipped his shirt, was like, I'm gonna make a video. Like, there's no thought about like lighting source. Like, it just looks like he opened up the blinds, came in, put on a video, and was like, I'm gonna film now. Ooh, I like the lighting here because you got like the silhouette of the bottle, and like you've got like the darkness of the window, like he's traveling at night. Very cool. I like the lighting. This looks like he just came in too, and he hasn't even unzipped his jacket, or he's like just about to go out, or just came in. I think he was out partying. This seems like a late night video. It seems like it's really cold out where he is because he keeps wearing like these heavy jackets or like these like long sleeve shirts and stuff. When are these filmed? Yeah, January. So he's like filming these like when he came in, and he's like, seems like it's like late at night, and he's like, I'm gonna film a video. I liked that because it was sort of like he was rattled by the train. First traffic video. Sounds of the city. I think it's hilarious because he has a summer he's wearing a shirt that says Summer Dreams 89, and it's in January. It's in January, so this little Easter egg in his. I think he's wearing like long underwear or something, like very cold out. I'm trying to keep himself warm. Very red and green, very winter vibes. I like the way he plays with color because he's got this like very emphasis of like green, like highlighter, like very neon green with like a very stark red. Very cool, very winter vibes. I like it. We've got the door open, which emphasizes the right hand side again with the contrast of the white shirt. And then we've got this accent of like green in the background. Again, we've got this like uneven left-hand side with the door and the shirt, and then the green background, which he fades into. So we've got two colors, the blue and the green with the uneven door. I don't really like this video a lot because it's not very balanced. It's not, the colors aren't still set up right. It's just not a very, not my favorite. I kind of like the gray and the green put together. That's nice. The bulletin board kind of is distracting. It's been distracting for the last few videos. But you know, you can't help what's there. It is a distraction. 97. We're almost done. 90. Oh, that shirt's nice with the lighting, because it gradients. Oh, well, I suppose it gradients that way. Oh, he's in Paris. Look at you. Ooh la la. I want to go to Paris. Okay, so that is Matt Drinks Water, his first 100 videos. So pretty quick to get through. I like his use of light and color, very green heavy in his early videos, which is a very contrast to his latest videos that he's posted, which are heavy blue videos. But it's very interesting to see the way that he uses light and color in the earlier videos, as you can see. Like, he's not as good as Bryce in his early use of videos where he does he doesn't use cinematography in the same way that Bryce does. But it's interesting to see the early development of it. But yeah, I hadn't watched his early videos, so it was nice to see that. I'm curious to see how it develops. So I might watch more. But I just wanted to react to his first 100 because I was curious. So that's what I've got.